quite a productive week. Welcome guys, this is Julia and Julia's Knitting. We talk all the things crafting here, so take your favorite beverage and join me while I'm talking about everything I made this week. Remember the six-day star blanket I showed you? This is what's left of it. I still don't know how it happened. I didn't like the center of it. It was kind of wasn't laying straight, and I knew I could have blocked it and it would go away. Even after just probably ironing it, it would be better. But I remade it once. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And I didn't like several more things. The pattern is okay, but I don't know, I wasn't enjoying it. So I decided, I started it just because I wanted to make it, right? Make something like it. Why should I suffer? So I found another pattern which was most importantly not written, but it was a chart, so it was much easier and faster to get. And this is what we've got. I also hate color work, hate those millions of ends you have to weave in after finishing. So I decided that I wanted to make it as enjoyable as I could, and I started those blocks of color. As you can see, I finished 2 of them. There are 5 in total. I started the 3rd one, and also there is gray and yellow. And this is the star blanket. I think there are 12 rays in this star, and this is the star blanket I chose. I will try to find this picture. I don't think it's there is an author. It's just a chart I found on Pinterest, but it is easy to follow. You kind of do the same thing over and over again. At the same time, it means that it's quite boring, so you have to just sit and crochet, but you don't have to follow the pattern. You don't have to like worry that if you made a mistake, the next row is not going to happen. It's all very forgiving. I'm still thinking that if I use up all my yarn and it's very small, I would probably buy 1 or 2 more black skeins of yarns of the same yarn, or maybe this dark violet, and finish the blanket with it. Maybe 2 more colors. I don't know, we'll see. But so far, this is what I got. The next thing is finished. It's the shawl I also showed you last time, and it is completely finished. It was already almost finished last time. Now it's completely finished. It's not very big, as you can see. Not very big, but not very big if we are talking about this shawl that you can wrap around yourself. But it's big enough to bring with you, for example, because it doesn't take a lot of space, or to just, to be, when you move, you can't have this big shawls. You kind of need your hands, right? So this is what you can use. And again, this is the most simple shawl you could make. It's garter stitch, and it's just adding 2 stitches in every 2nd row, and that's it. I haven't blocked it yet, but I don't think it will change dramatically after blocking. The next thing makes me so happy that I just want to, look at it all the time. And it's a pity because it's a present for my husband and I haven't given it to him yet, and I won't be able for 2 weeks. I love it so much and I want to give it to him, and I want to see his reaction, and I want to see him wearing it, but I have to wait. But sometimes, I just take it out of the closet and just look at it. This is Bat Vampire by Mama Witch Cross Stitch. It's the name of the store on Etsy, Mama Witch Cross Stitch, and it's adorable. And the store has a lot of a lot more in this style. So if you're into such things, definitely recommend going to the store, just, you know, seeing what else is there. I'm very happy. It's kind of, I think I am getting better at it, and it's more straight than the, what's the name? Goth Sloth I made. Two more projects are the cutest. The first one is this knitted pumpkin, and you know, I had one a little bit like it with the cables on each section, but I gave it to my friend, and I am glad that she has it now, but I wanted one for myself too, so I made it again. It's just maths. You just put the cable so that you know that every petal, still don't know what it's called, that all the sections have cables on them, and that's it. And the other stuff is the same as you make the pumpkins. I'm sure you know it. You just make a cylinder, you fill it in with filling, and you draw the string on top and on the bottom, and here's your pumpkin. I knitted it live here on YouTube, so you can watch. I even give you the numbers there so you can repeat it. Another pumpkin, a big one. It's, you see, it doesn't have a stem yet. The plan was to embroider a upside down Satan star on it. My husband asked me to make such a pumpkin, but I tried it, but I used this very thin thread, and it didn't look good at all. So I definitely need a different kind of yarn. I'm imagining even some kind of plushy or mohair or very fluffy yarn, so that it, because this yarn is fluffy, and we need something to stick, you know, to not be able to drown into this fluffiness. And I'm not sure, I think I will embroider the star, and then I'll see if I want a stem here, because I might not. By the way, if you are making pumpkins this autumn, what are the patterns that you are using? Are they basic as mine are, or have you found anything interesting, or at least more interesting than these? Please share. Are they knitted or crochet? That would be interesting to know. Leave a comment. And another thing, and I think it's the last one I will check, is a book sleeve. And do you know why I have so many things finished, especially unexpected things, unplanned things? It's because I made it live while going live on YouTube, and it helps. You know, when I'm alone, I get distracted 1,000 times. But when I'm live, I know that people are waiting for me, are watching me, waiting for me to finish, and I just sit and knit. And this is how this book sleeve was born. You know, I try to knit or crochet something small when I go live, because I to finish it, right? To start and finish it soon. And that's why I choose something like this, like pumpkins or a book sleeve, so that it doesn't take me too long to finish. And this is a pattern. I found it on Pinterest. And basically it's just a big, not basically, it is just a big granny square. See, this is one of the, this is the center, this is one of the corners, and these are 3 others brought together. And then you add this tie here. I added a button because I didn't have a bead. You can add anything you like, you can not add anything. And this is the book sleeve that I have knitted for a while already, and finally, thanks to the people who were online with me, I have it ready with me. When I travel, I want my Kindle to be safe, you know, to be a little bit padded, and it finally is. And this brings us to the book of the week segment. You are probably tired already of hearing the same book over and over again, but I'm still reading the Paris bookseller. I showed you the paper one already, the real one, but I also have this this electronic one, and I use both of them because sometimes I read in the dark before I go to sleep, and my husband named all the relatives in my head. My husband is already asleep, and then I read this one, but if I have light, I read the paper one. I love it. It is a little bit boring for me to read because it doesn't have nothing adventurous there at all. I mean, I said it and I thought I wanted to argue with myself. A lot is going on there, but it's not like catchy, whoa, what happens next? No, there is one main thing that is going on, and we are, we are waiting for it to succeed. I'm waiting for it to, we kind of know already it succeeded because it's the publishing of Ulysses by James Joyce. And because it's already published and many people have read it, we know that they succeeded. Recommend, I read about a half, maybe exactly a half, because the book shows the percent of the book read, and I think it's either 49% or 51, something like that, maybe even 50. So this is the book of the week, and I'm gonna put my Kindle back into my book sleeve. And I want to say again how good it is to have things that make you happy. To make things that make you happy. Amazing. And it seems this is it. This is everything I have to show you this week. And it was a short but a very nice meeting. I'm very glad that you are here. Thank you for watching, commenting. A lot of you contact me and say things, very nice things. I appreciate that you realize how much work goes into this channel. This is probably the most, the biggest gift to not be taken for granted. Thank you very much. I hope you are having a great autumn. Please comment, as always, what you're making this autumn. Thanks again. This was Julia and Julia's Knitting. I hope to see you next time again. Bye.